Man. It's your partner, man. Who? It's your partner, man. Who? You know what I'm talking about? What's good with the people, man? How's y'all doing on this Shameful Stock Saturday? You say Shameful Stock? What you talking about? We gonna get into it, but before we do that, what's good? People like hee ha ha, man. Ken in the pen. All my folks incarcerated. All my folks who ain't. Everybody on the bottom of that thing. Everybody on top of that thing. Keep that head up. Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. He on. I'm talking about, man. Did I say Ken in the pen? I don't know, but if I didn't, go get that stick up in stores now, man. You can go get you some off. 76 MacArthur Giants Liquors, what I'm talking about. 82nd Hillside Barbershop. They say somebody put them in their stores in the hundreds. Thank you, young man. He on. I'm talking about. Uh-oh. Oh, thank y'all, man. I messed my spiel up right there. Thank you, young man. Now, you know, you can come get them from me. You know what I'm talking about? But if all else fails, man, go on over there to Amazon, cock you a hardback, man. You know what I'm talking about? Also in stores, Funkadai Trying. Make sure you go get you a copy, man. Swing that finger, young man. Worldwide, INC. What you say, bro? Worldwide Incorporated. What you say, bro? Worldwide, man. They gonna say what that mean. I'm gonna say, hey, you know what I'm talking about? Hey, it means everybody, man. Everybody included. Come on, man. You know what I'm talking about? And Dugu, Mike, Cutthroat, Lil Rue, not Lil Rue, Lil Rue. You know what I'm talking about? Tata the player. That's who comes next. Special shots out go to Tata, man. You know what I'm talking about? Same thing, bro. Everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on top of that thing. Keep that head up. Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. Now let's get through them disclaimers, man. I don't promote no drug usage, no drug sellers, no alcohol consumption. No, man, don't you take a sip of that sippage, man. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, man. I don't promote no crime. Good brother like myself, man. I don't promote no violence. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, man. I don't promote no domestic violence. Good brother like myself, man. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, man. I don't promote nothing, man. You know what I'm talking about? All I promote is y'all go ahead, do what you're gonna do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you find the right thing to do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen. You know what I'm talking about? Make sure you find the right thing to do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen, because we just don't know how much of it we got, man. But a good brother like myself, man, I ain't prejudiced, man. No, a good brother like myself, man, I ain't got nothing against the sexually different, man. No, a good brother like myself, man, I ain't got nothing against the little people. No, man, I ain't got nothing against nobody. You know what I'm talking about? They was talking to me. I just love me some everybody. You know what I'm talking about? As a matter of fact, I'm on a quest, man. You know what I'm talking about? Bring that peace. You know what I'm talking about? That joy. You know what I'm talking about? That love. You know what I'm talking about? That love. Back to YouTube community, man. You with me? Hey, check it out. Hey, man. Come fuck with a nigga one time, man. You know what I'm talking about, man? What's good with the people, man? Coffee Chronicles, you know what I'm talking about, man? Shout out to all the bitches who just found the job but still can't find them edges. God damn, man. You know what I'm talking about? Put me in, coach. You know what I'm talking about, man? What's good with the people, man? You know what I'm talking about? How's y'all doing on this shabby stock Saturday, man? They say shabby stock Saturday. What you talking about? Now, listen, man, because I don't know that much about the stock market, man. You know what I'm talking about? I got a partner that be on that shit, man. You know what I'm talking about? But it is like that shabby stock. Yeah, I don't know much about the stock market. It's just anything like stock. You know what I'm talking about? Shabby stock. You see, we in these days right now, everybody putting I guess you would say money, everybody putting but it's really not money, but everybody is banking on that shabby stock. You get what I'm saying? I can just tell you that shit gonna crash one day, bro. That shit ain't gonna, you ain't gonna see much on your return off that shabby stock, man. They say, what's that shabby stock, bro? All this shit we be out here doing, folks. You see how everybody, they be saying don't put your eggs in one basket, but that's exactly what everybody done did. Everybody done turned into the shock jock. Everybody running around here trying to create themselves off the mess and the gossip of the world. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody trying to catch a spark off of the instigation and all. It's a shabby stock, folks. And whenever you have a shabby stock, bro, it's impossible for that shit to last, folks. And I don't understand why y'all see it, but I know some motherfuckers don't even care. We just in this shit right now to get what we can get up out this shit and spend off. I get that too, man. And once again, man, you know, fuck y'all, bro. I'm tired of explaining myself. Nigga, you fuck you. You know what I'm talking about, bro? I just want to say something. Fuck y'all, man. Feel some kind of way about that shit, do something about it, nigga. That's all I can tell you. That's what they told me. I told you I grew up around niggas that you couldn't be around there talking about what you was gonna do to a nigga, and if I see this nigga again and all that shit. I'm telling you, shout out my nigga Heem. He once sat there and told me one day, man. You know what I'm talking about? Me and Heem done had a lot of conversations, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Me and Heem done had a lot of conversations. I don't even know why that popped up in my head, but R.I.P. my nigga Hennessy. But the last time I seen my nigga, he was on the cane. My nigga had just pulled up on the turf. He didn't even know I was he didn't even know I was on. This is when I was moved out here, but you know, bro be going back and shit periodically. And this was one of them times I went back. You know what I'm talking about? Now remember, he was still alive. You know what I'm talking about? Do you follow me? But he was still alive. But I was out. I forgot what the fuck I went out there for. You know what I'm talking about? I think to get my people some goals. That's exactly what I did. I went out there to go to old school Superior to get my people goals did. That's exactly what I did. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, Rob at Superior, man. You know what I'm talking about? Man, he say he missed platinum with his goal. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out Rob. You know what I'm talking about from Superior. You know what I'm talking about? I think that was his wife at Enterprise, actually. But when I seen my nigga jumped out the motherfucker. He was so juiced to see me, bruh. Cause everybody, you know how you niggas be trying to flag you down to go on the smoke and shit. So everybody, I didn't even know that was him. They flagged him down. I'm like, bruh, who was that? They was like, nigga, that's bruh. And I went up to his car, man. I'm like, man, we ain't got no weed up in here. And that nigga was finna say, nah. Like, nah, man, I can't. And he looked up and he seen me. That nigga said, ah, you know what I'm talking about? Jumped out on the cane, man, gave me a hug and shit, man. You know what I'm talking about? It's always good when you see love. You know what I'm talking about? It's always good to feel love. You know what I'm talking about? Like every time I go out, I go back, and one of my old school people see me, and they ain't seen his face in so long. You know what I'm talking about? It'd be a shock. You know what I'm talking about? They come run, they run from far and wide to hug a nigga, man. I'm telling you. One time, and this is just off of you know what I'm talking about, Brethren got into something else, even though this is Shabby Stock Saturday, man. It was one of them times I went back, and Lenny Bowen would just happen to have something on 82nd. You know what I'm talking about? They was just happening to have something on 82nd, man. I stopped. It was the same time, matter of fact. Man, can I tell you something? When the town found out I was over there on that porch on 82nd, man, you should have seen them niggas. Man, you should have seen them niggas' porch, man, when they found out baby cuz was over there sitting on that porch on 82nd, man. We had a ball, man. You know what I'm talking about? But back to Shabby Stock. Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. What you say, bro? Old lady. You know what I'm talking about? Shabby Stock. Just that shit we be doing now, man. And I wouldn't advise you to put your, I wouldn't advise you to invest in that stock, bruh. Cause that's one of the motherfuckers that's gonna crash. That's one of the motherfuckers you gonna wake up in the morning, bruh, and you gonna realize the Shabby Stock is no longer no good, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? And you might even have some investment in that Shabby Stock, man. I'm just gonna tell you, man, don't let that be your main investment, folks. Don't let that be your main investment, folks. You know what I'm talking about? Because that Shabby Stock, bruh, just the way we is now, bruh, that's not gonna last, bruh. Because this is what I actually think is gonna happen while we running around here playing. You see all this shit they doing in the government and shit. I think something is gonna happen, bruh, where we gonna be getting fucked off. And then it's gonna force the people to come together. Because anything short of that, bruh, we all over the place, man. We're doomed. But that's just my, I think they gonna pass one of these laws or something that's gonna be fucked up for black people. You know what I'm talking about? Are they gonna declare a martial law on black people or something? I just feel like it's gonna be something against black people. You get what I'm saying? And that's gonna make all the black people stick together. That's why y'all might want to come together and start getting a little bit closer now. You know what I'm talking about? So we won't be that far apart when that day comes. So they say, bro, you talk all this. I do, bro. I told you, I'm gonna help you fight. I'm gonna pull out my camera first and get that look on your face when you realize you gotta fight against your idol, the police and them. I just gotta get that look on your face when you realize we gotta fight the police. Then after I take my picture, I'm gonna help you. That's the only time I'm gonna pull my phone out though. I got to get that look on your face when you realize we gotta fight the police. When you realize you can no longer call the police and charge a nigga with assault, I gotta catch that look on your face, folks. I do. You know what I'm talking about? I just got to, cause I gotta do a short on that shock. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a short on that shock right there, man. I just gotta get that look on your face though. That nigga up there looking like Jolie, nigga. On my mama. You know, who else knows Jolie? Jolie was one of the funniest motherfuckers. He was one of the most countryest motherfuckers, Jolie, cause my grandma from Alabama, all them from Alabama and shit, and that was her folks from way back in Alabama. You know what I'm talking about? And they knew Jolie from Alabama. Man, oh Jolie used to come with them, nigga used to have some white flats on, you know what I'm talking about? You remember them white flats that niggas used to wear on Easter? You know what I'm talking about? Jolie had a pair of them white flats, like some cream colored slacks, you know what I'm talking about? The motherfucking button up, man. Jolie, you couldn't fuck with him. No, you couldn't fuck with him. Jolie will put you in the mind. You would swear that nigga was used to perform with James Brown or somebody. Man, that nigga was funny as a motherfucker. He had one of them high pitched squeaky voice. Oh, watch this, watch. Yeah, oh, that nigga was funny as a motherfucker. R.I.P. Jolie, good people. Good people, man. You know what I'm talking about? Keep it real, bro. I ain't met nothing but good people from Alabama. I guess, nigga, I'm from Alabama, I guess. That's where my people from. But I ain't never met nothing but good people from Alabama, bro. Everybody I done ever met, nigga, from Alabama had a solidness to them. You get what I'm saying? Everybody I've ever met. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out Rob Allbanks and Real Topics TV. Y'all thought I was gonna leave y'all out, didn't y'all? I know y'all from Alabama. I see you, man. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all go subscribe to them channels, man. Rob Allbanks and Real Topics TV, man. Good people out here. You know what I'm talking about? But that shabby stock, folks, it's a fucked up investment, bro. And on some real shit, man. And this is just my take. You ain't gotta agree with me. Why do you think, bro? You can go look up some YouTube shit right now, bro. Why you think these white people gonna tell you what to do? They gonna tell you to follow what's trending. They gonna tell you that hashtag and all that shit, bro. All the advice them people gonna give you is the weapon you need to destroy your people. They say follow what's trending. When have you ever seen white people trending? Trump, maybe. You don't really see white people trending, bruh. All you see trending is the destruction of your people. Shabby stock. Go, I'm telling you, man. Go ask one of these motherfuckers. Go look up what other people in other countries think about us, bruh. They think the black man over here is a rich Saguni, folks. That's what motherfuckers in other countries, nigga. This is the impression we done gave motherfuckers in the other countries when they looking at their phone and see us and shit, bro. They think we rich Sagunis. You know what I'm talking about? And this is what I'm saying. One of them Africans been came over here with that ploy you got around you and some of your folks over there on the boulevard. Y'all been to turn that nigga upside down about his opinion. You know what I'm talking about? You don't know no better. And this is what I'm talking about. It's just like I told y'all, the other races ain't even scared of us no more. We ain't even got no element of fear. But you still got some motherfuckers that'll go upside your head out here. So that, like, man, we be fucking it up for each other, bro. Why you think we don't trust each other, bro? We fuck it up, bro. We give ourselves a bad rap, bro. Shabby stock. We give ourselves a bad rap, nigga. I ain't bullshitting with you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't bullshitting with you, bro. We don't care no more about our character, bro, to even understand that nigga, like, we play into their stereotype. We done came up with our own stereotype for the people. We call them Pookie and Ray Rays now. Man, I don't get you niggas, bruh. Whoever started that shit right there, you need to be slapped in your motherfucking mouth, folks. Whoever started that shit, let's report people channels and all that, you need to be slapped in your mouth, bruh. Whoever started the trends on this bullshit, you need to be slapped in your mouth, folks. On some real shit, bruh. That's all you gotta do, bruh. Like, y'all don't get it, man. Shout out 903, and I still ain't got a chance to even watch that video yet, man. I've been planning on watching it, but I already know it's gonna be fire. You know what I'm talking about? But the title said, the black struggle has been replaced with basically with the Saguni movement. And it has, bruh. And I ain't even watched that man video yet. But he was right on point, nigga, with the title. It has, bruh. We something crazy. Bruh, you ain't never seen these many black Sagunis in your life, bruh. And you can't tell me that's just people. You can't tell me they not coercing people with that freedom of expression. You can't tell me, bruh, they not leading the witness. And they're going over there putting on dresses and lipsticks and shit, bruh. And y'all don't understand the power of shit, bruh. So right now, bruh, do you realize this is what I want y'all to do, folks? I'm just talking to the street niggas right here, bro, or the people who know what's going on, brother. You know what I'm talking about? Before Lil Wayne came out, I want you to count how many Bloods it was before Lil Wayne came out. Because being the Blood, bro, you was kind of like, because it was always hella Crips. You get what I'm saying? It really wasn't hella Bloods though like that. It was some Bloods, bro, but it wasn't many of them like that, bro. Lil Wayne came out, bro, and you had a spike in Blood gang members. I don't even know if we could do that, bro, but I want y'all to count how many Bloods was running around this motherfucker before Lil Wayne, and then when Lil Wayne came out as a Blood, not when Lil Wayne came out, only when Lil Wayne came out as a Blood. Watch how the spike in Blood gang members spiraled. And that's what I'm talking about, bruh. I'm from 7400 one way. MacArthur, bandits. You get what I'm saying? Bandits. You know what I'm talking about, bruh? That's where I'm from. But I ain't never had my chance, bruh, and try to turn the world into bandits. That ain't what I'm looking to do with my term, folks. You know what I'm talking about? We already got our day ones, bro. We already got our group. You know what I'm talking about? We came in here with our group, folks. We all we got, you know what I'm talking about? We came in here with our groups. You know what I'm talking about? And I don't even think that he realized what he did with his term. But that's what he did with it. Coffee Chronicles. Hey, say what happened right there, bruh? All that chocolate shit. Yeah, it was all that chocolate shit, man. That shit came out like a But yeah, man. And once again, it doesn't matter whether or not you intended to do something if it happened. And I don't think we get that as people. Like, I might do something, bruh, and I didn't intend to do something, but it still happened, man. So that's still my bad. You get what I'm saying? And I think we do too much of that shit too. You know what I'm talking about? Like when you be responsible for something, somebody, man, I ain't telling motherfuckers to do that, man. I ain't, you know what I'm talking about, and all that shit right there. We be kind of irresponsible. We do. But, shabby stock, folks. I'm just gonna ask the world, you know what I'm talking about? Now, cause you probably was somewhere talking out the side of your neck, like everybody do before they make it. What you was gonna do and what you would do if you made it and all that shit, you know what I'm talking about? Then as soon as we get around somewhere around making it, boy, we so forgetful. You know what I'm talking about? That's why you gotta watch out, even playing these motherfucking the games that these apps tried to lead you into, folks. You gotta watch out doing that shit, folks. Because if you don't, you'll get in the groove of just being a part of what's going on. You know I'm a moderator in hella people chats, right? You know I ain't never went to nobody else's chat and ever even looked at what the chat was saying. Like when I be fucking with you, bruh, because I don't know how long I'm gonna be there, I be fucking with you. I don't even be reading the chat, bruh. You get what I'm saying? Like I might read that motherfucker from where I left the comment at. You get what I'm saying? If somebody talking to me or something, bruh, but I really don't be reading the chat. Do you get what I'm saying, folks? I'm not there for that. I ain't never went to nobody else chat and time somebody out. I ain't never went to nobody else chat. I don't be fucking with people chats, bruh. The same way I ask you if you a moderator on mine, don't. You know what I'm talking about, man? I don't give a fuck what nobody's saying, folks. That shit don't bother me. It shouldn't bother you. You know what I'm talking about? But, yeah, man, on this motherfucking shabby stock. They said, bro, why did you say all that? It's because it's like we don't know how to behave now. We don't have no more class. We don't have nothing to ourselves, bro. We don't. We kind of disrespectful, ignorant. And that's cool because sometimes you need to be disrespectful and ignorant. But like that can't be your that can't be just like the whole foundation of your makeup. It's good to have an element of that shit to you, but like that can't be the whole It's good to know. It's good to know how to deal with every situation. And a lot of times, if you just disrespectful and ignorant, you deal with every situation disrespectful and ignorant. You know what I'm talking about? Every situation ain't to be dealt with disrespectful and ignorant. Just like I had to find out everything ain't a cause for a shootout. Everything ain't a cause for it's just not, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? And once you start seeing shit like that, you might be on the verge of growing up. You know what I'm talking about? Nephew says old lady. Nephew says old lady. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, you might be on the verge of growing up, folks. But yeah, man, shabby stock, man. And they done got the whole black race to invest into that shit. You know what I'm talking about? And we don't do nothing but destroy each other, bro. We pick our favorite black person that we want to destroy. And then we funk with everybody else about destroying. Man, we weird, folks. We weird as fuck. You know what ain't nobody ever thought about? Hitting Adam 22 in his mouth. You know what ain't nobody ever thought about? Hitting Vlad TV in his motherfucking mouth. I don't promote no violence. Entertainment purposes only. Y'all ain't never thought about that. No, you know what you gonna do? You gonna go up there and let this nigga ask you a mini Siguni questions. Y'all gonna go up there and let this nigga ask y'all a million incriminating questions. And you know how we be talking that shit about how they culture vultures? It seemed like they culture vultures until it's your turn for an interview. Then all of a sudden it's business. We something straight out of comic book. That's why I be saying, fuck y'all, fuck. I see straight through that shit, bro. Everybody, I told you, bro. Like, look how many big I'm gonna talk about this computer shit real big. You could go in the world, bro. Just look how many black people in the world that we have, like billionaires and shit, millionaires. Look how many big content creators we have on here that's black, bro. Do you think, and a lot of them be talking about the embetterment of black people, shabby stock Saturday. Now, do you really think if they felt that way that they, because this shit right here is free. Now, y'all listen to me. I don't want to have to go real slow. This shit right here is free. So do you realize the biggest content creators on here, bruh? You could just put the black people on overnight. You know what I'm talking about? Without any cost or nothing, bruh. You don't have to give nobody no money or nothing, bruh. If we was really serious about this shit right here, bruh, you could make the biggest black content creators around this motherfucker, man. You could put the little people on overnight. But do you think they gonna repost your video on their motherfucking page and tell their audience with the thousands of people that they have to go subscribe to little ass you? No. You know what I'm talking about? So I don't be wanting to hear that shit, bruh. We got a freeway right now to put the people on. That shit remind me of when the money fell out the air, bruh. Y'all were high, free shit. That was the time right there. Everybody you knew, bruh. Black people was just supposed to be rich, bruh. I ain't bullshitting with you. Guess what y'all did? We ain't got no sense, bruh. We cripple ourselves. We cripple ourselves with our mentality. We cripple ourselves by not wanting all the black people strong at once. So to just you the one strong black person, nigga, and the shit jump off. Everybody else weak. That ain't, how the fuck that's gonna help us? I was finna say, so you know something else cliche? This is why you niggas be getting on my nerves with that shit. You know what I'm talking about? You nigga, you can't go to war without no money. Yes, you can, folks. You can go to war dead broke. You can go to war dead broke. Now, you can't go to war without no heart. You're gonna need you a little bit of that. But money, you don't need none. Damn near like, you know how niggas be running around here like y'all be trying to act like the mafia paying for his, so I don't promote no negativity. Y'all something straight out of comic book, bruh. Straight out of comic book. Shabby stock Saturday, man. And I don't know, bruh. Just is what it is. Ain't nothing you can do about it, bruh. You don't invest in it. You know what I'm talking about? You don't be part of the shabby stock. But we don't do nothing but tear each other down, bruh. And that shit just ain't gonna last. We ain't gonna do nothing but sit out here, man. We gonna make videos about each other. We gonna talk about everybody business like the police bitch who hired her. We gonna sit up here help the police solve murders. You know what I'm talking about? Somehow y'all done let the nerds get in the mix, and now the nerds is dictating the streets because the nerds want to know, the people want to know, bro. Who is the people? Have you ever asked yourself that? Because when the niggas say the people want to know, I just take it as that's him wanting to know. You know what I'm talking about? Because I don't even think you know all the people. I know some people that don't even know nothing what the fuck you talking about. You feel me? Shabby stock. Saturday it is, man. But just to keep it real as a whole, man, we don't do nothing but we don't do nothing but like saying we don't do nothing but destroy each other, man. That's easy, bro. But we don't do nothing but like try to find new ways to destroy each other, bro. We don't do nothing but just make ourselves weak to the rest of the world, bro. We don't do nothing but just sit up here, talk about each other. We all over the place. You got some niggas over here talking about, man, you know what ends after all that shit, bro? They cash out, donate, man. We all over the place, but you niggas so straight out of comic book, but I never thought I'd see no shit like this, bro. I thought when I got old, the world would be a player, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? When we was young, bro, and the old niggas, we was the last of the player youngsters, bro. I can tell you that. Yeah, my generation, we was the last of the player youngsters, man. You know what I'm talking about? You niggas, man, I don't, y'all look up to niggas with flimsy wrists. Y'all, yeah, y'all weird, bruh. They got you niggas acting like Sagoonies. They got you niggas running around here reporting on rectum. They got you niggas running around here it's just too much, bruh. It's just too much, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? They gave you a way to make yourself look weak to the world. They always do us like that, bruh. And we always bite the motherfucking, we always take the motherfucking bait. Always, folks. We can't wait. And I mean, we can't wait for an opportunity to destroy another black man. Ain't gonna say, bro, you up here talking all that positive. It ain't even really positive. It's just the truth. Say, bro, you done did, man, I done did a lot of shit, bro. You know what I'm talking about? I'm sure we all have. That ain't even the point about what I done did, bro. You know what I'm talking about? I done did a lot of shit, bro. You know what I'm talking about? I've also paid a lot of my dues. You know what I'm talking about? All of them, actually. And, what we talking about right now. You know what I'm talking about? We talking about what we need to do right now, bro. You ain't gonna do it, folks. This nigga really don't want to see you further. And that's what's wrong with us. That's why I tell y'all, man, y'all think I be bullshitting, man. It should be a sin to just sit around and watch somebody else. It don't even make no sense to watch somebody else, bro. You gonna die one day, bro. You gonna die one day. Just, I don't know. I can't tell you what's best, bro. But we all over the place, folks. We play too much. We ain't serious about nothing. The only thing we serious about is gossiping about you. You know what I'm talking about? We ain't never trying to build nothing, bruh. And as soon as we see a nigga building, we try to tear him down. We ain't got nothing but a bunch of shit to say. We don't do nothing but talk each other motherfuckers down and criticize. You know what I'm talking about? On some real shit. You know, on some real shit. We don't do nothing but talk each other down just in everybody's business, and somehow that became cool. It became cool for you to come up here right now and tell somebody about that, man, y'all something straight out of the comic book, folks. You know what I'm talking about? It became cool to gossip. Shabby stock. I'm just telling you, that stock gonna crash, folks. So you can invest in it if you want to, folks. But you know motherfucking well, that shit ain't finna be around like, yeah, that ain't the Apple stock, the General Motors stock or something like that. That ain't that, bruh. No, that ain't that, bruh. Because it's impossible for that shit right there to last. It's just impossible. And the reason it's impossible is because that shit right there don't get you nowhere. All that shit just drives you further into the chaos, bruh. And one day people just gonna get tired of that shit. Just like how people got tired for about 20 years of that diss rapping. Remember, every song was a diss rap. Remember, the people just got tired of people talking about people. You couldn't even sell no more records talking about somebody. You know what I'm talking about? Then they bought the fun, all of the, that was the door open for all the weird. That's how y'all let all them weird niggas in. I ain't bullshitting with you. That's how you niggas lost y'all mind, really, bro, when it was that gap. You niggas running around here all that party like a rock star ass music and shit, and you niggas start running around with mohawks and all that old shit. For real. Yeah, for real. Y'all let somebody on a song that probably done made that song high as a motherfucker talking about the way they feel right then. And they'll come promote that shit to you and you'll act like that's how you really felt. Y'all listen to a nigga when he was just on like shit that made a song. And you'll act like that's the anthem for your, like the soundtrack for your life. That's how they keep putting thoughts in your head. You better have your own. You know, before they even put there, you better have your own. You know, God damn, man, y'all so straight out of comic book, bruh. I'm not bullshitting with you. I gotta find the name of this movie right here. You know what I'm talking about? Cause it's kind of good. You know what I'm talking about? On some real shit though. Shabby stock Saturday, bruh. That's not keeping the game even, bruh. And this, I don't think nobody gets this. And doing all that bullshit, just all that shit right there, bruh, is gonna come back to you like that. You get what I'm saying? Just all that playing, all that not being serious, all that keeping the game, man, even just doing all that shit, bruh. That's how the game gonna come back, cause you ain't left room in the universe for nothing else, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Cause what you put into the universe is what you get back out of the universe, bruh. It is. You know what I'm talking about? That's why it's kind of good to be even with the game, bruh. That's why it's kind of be cool and ain't nobody looking and all that shit, bruh. To still try to be as solid as you is, man. You know what I'm talking about? That's some real shit. That's why it's just good to be solid, you know what I'm talking about, when the cameras and shit is off, bruh. That's why it's just good to be your good person. That's why it's good to just be player ass you. You know what I'm talking about? Because that's what's going to come back to you in your real life. Even when they try to come fuck you over, you being player ass you, it's still gonna come back to you. You know what I'm talking about? Shit, I be stock Saturday, man. But y'all can keep on, man. Like I say, man, do what you, man. Listen, man, do it your way. You know what I'm talking about? Even if you is doing that bullshit, do it your way, bro. You gotta learn whatever it is, man, for yourself. I'm just telling you that shit killed the network. All that every man for himself and fuck this nigga and this. That shit killed the network, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? All that I feel some kind of way about with this nigga, why they do this, and just having all that shit killed the network, bruh. Because it's impossible even to be around you niggas now in real life, bruh. Because you niggas don't do nothing but be around a nigga feeling some kind of way like that big bitch. And you know it's one thing I can't stand, that's that fat face bitch. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't bullshitting with you. You niggas start acting like that big bitch. And then this weird shit occurs. You know what I'm talking about? The network start getting funny. Cause all your envy and your jealousy and all that shit, it stops allowing you to be a player. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, it cuts all that out. It stops you for it won't allow you to be a player anymore, man. You know what I'm talking about? You steadily watching the nigga and shit. Shabby stock Saturday. Like I said, man, you could be up here gossiping, you could be up here instigating, you could be up here doing all that shit, bro. But in the end, that shit ain't gonna get us nowhere, bro. That shit just splitting the people further and further apart, bro. And one day you gonna need the people. They done, I told you, bro, where y'all be up here bullshitting that pause, no duty, and all that shit right there, bro. They done finessed you niggas out y'all manhood. You know what I'm talking about? They done finessed you out your manhood so good you don't even mind running around here looking like the bitch. But what do I know? Only you could prevent forest fires, man. And with that one right there, you don't remember nothing else. Always remember, it don't cost nothing. Just to show a little bit of that, you know what I'm talking about?